Good evening, NCCP and friends, and good evening, Pastor Melissa.
Hi, Pastor John. It's great to be with you. You've had a wonderful evening. It's late at night. It's after 10 because we had our late night discussion as we do the first and third Thursdays every month. And we also had volleyball at Grace earlier. So
I think my hair's still messed up from volleyball.
I know mine is
and my muscles are sore. But a great night there, too, and a great turnout. It's really growing, and so hope to see some more of you out there next Thursday at 7 o'clock. But this is a great weekend. It's Super Bowl weekend. I know the Ravens aren't in the game, but it'll still be fun to have some good treats, some good snacks.
It's still the most watched event on TV every year, right?
Right. Madonna's the halftime entertainment. That's a story for another day. But lots of excitement. Our youth from Grace, they're going away this weekend for their winter retreat. They're going to Camp Harmison, so we ask that you keep them and your prayers.
Yeah, definitely pray for traveling mercies, but even more pray that they will just all be surrounded by the glory of God and have a wonderful experience up there. And we especially pray that they don't end up snowed in, as we hear happened a few years ago.
I don't think they have to worry about that this year.
But
the groundhog did see its shadow, so we're going to have a longer winter. But as everyone said around here today, if that means what we've had this week, then they can live with that.
That's true.
But speaking of our youth, we know how important communication is to the churches and to the community and to the parish, and it's a goal of ours this year, beginning of this year, to really get some communication teams together so we can help people get connected in the ministries of the church. And we know it's not always easy to find out what's going on, and so we're trying to get that improved. And one of the ways we're going to address that is with teams of communicators. And so our first team that we're getting up sort of as a model is the youth communication team. And so the leaders of our 3 youth groups are actually getting together on February 9th to start to be able to, share with one another what's happening with their youth groups and to see where there's areas that they can coordinate and to invite not just the other churches, but all youth in the community.
And our churches are looking forward to some great events we're planning this spring to coordinate with not just our parish, but also Shiloh and Mount Zion United Methodist Churches and Wesley UMC. We have some great events. Salt and Light Ministry is going to be coming for a big youth event in the spring. So we're excited about all of the potential we have to really work together in this important ministry area.
That's right. And so be looking for other teams as they form. Just for example, there'll be a children's ministry communication team. Adult ministries communication team. We already had the worship communication team up and running, and so it's just going to be another way to find out what's going on. And so that's something really cool. We've had a lot of great feedback, and it was a lot of fun giving the sermon on Sunday and the message and the back and forth that we had with the congregations, wine at dinner. If you haven't had a chance to watch that, if you missed church on Sunday, be sure to check it out on our website. But it was just a powerful way to discuss how it is we respond to God in terms of whether we drink or not.
Yeah, and we also had a great chance to lay out the quadrilateral, that way we use scripture, tradition, reason, and experience to guide the ways we make moral and ethical decisions in the midst of our daily lives. So it's just another way to look at that tool that we have available to us.
And so that was a tough message, but the good news is it gets a whole lot easier this Sunday.
Not a chance. This Sunday we're going to look at the passages from Matthew chapter 10, or beginning with around verse 34, about taking up your cross and following Jesus, how we really are set in opposition to the things that we normally would hold dearest to us, our family and just the lives that we've built. How do we kind of walk this line between feeling like we have to be wholly devoted to those in our lives when Christ is calling us to something much more sacrificial? And what does that mean for us?
Yeah, so we hope that you're here this Sunday, and we keep getting the feedback that everyone's really enjoying this, and it's been challenging. Not just it's fun, but a challenging series. And we really think that's because you helped develop this. I mean, you're the ones that gave us the passages or the verses or the concepts. And so that's why it's been so meaningful for all of us.
And it's been really challenging for us too to just take what you all have offered and be able to mold what we're offering.
Yeah, we couldn't just pick our favorite passages.
We couldn't.
We had to take what you sent us. So thanks a lot for this challenge this Sunday and the sleepless nights that we'll have between now and then because we don't know what we're preaching about yet. So I hope you come out to see what happens and to see how
if we can put this puzzle together.
That's right, and to see what God's going to have to say to all of us, regardless of how we actually get to put it together. God's going to have something to say.
And again, if you've missed any of the sermons from this series, they're all available on YouTube, and you can pull them up online, or you can even get them through DirecTV by searching for the YouTube NCCP channel.
And we just hope that you have a great weekend, and that we will see you this Sunday. God bless.
God bless.